Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. And welcome to a Saturday stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is, whatever day it is. I hope that the weekend has been treating you well. And welcome to Bezos TV once again here on a Saturday, where we are going to be getting into some hot mech on mech action as promised, as we do this time of the week. But again, good to see you. Glad to have you. You fucking donkeys are going ham with the gift subs already before the stream even started. Once again, that's also something of a tradition around here, even though I tell you guys not to do that shit, and you do it anyway, because I guess I mean, on some level, I feel like at this point it's spite, right? Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. At this point, it's mostly spite, isn't it? Chat? It's because, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to encourage you. But anyway, thanks once again for joining me on a Saturday. Again, good to see you. Glad to have you. Glad to be here. Glad to have another week behind me. Good Lord, chat. And so, with that pregnant statement, let me go ahead and get into the news, because y'all know I don't like my job, and you know it's kind of not great right now, and unfortunately I have a feeling that things are going to be getting worse here in the near future. So, without going into an hour-long diatribe about what's going on at my job, because I don't come here to think about my job, I come here to not think about my job. But I mention it because it may have impacts for the stream. So, my boss, who I've been dealing with for the better part of, I don't know, like 6 months, 8 months, something like that. He's a weapons grade fucking moron. And in typical fashion, I've said before, I work for a nonprofit, but based on the way that they run things, I have said before, the nonprofit that I work for is a corporation in all but name. Like, everything about them is corporate, up to and including the fact that they have a board of directors. And like every other corporate structure that I have ever worked for, my boss has essentially become a living embodiment of the adage that you will fail upwards to your level of incompetence. So, I have wanted to not have my boss for quite some time, and this past week I got my wish. But it was a monkey's paw wish. I no longer have the same boss, because my boss has been promoted. So, yeah. Here's the problem with that. You might be thinking, oh, well, that's good. At least you don't have to deal with him. Well, the first thing is, yeah, I'll still have to deal with him, because all of his dumbass decisions are still going to filter down to me eventually. The other problem is, even though my organization knew that this was coming, and they knew that they were going to promote him in spite of, or maybe because of, the gigantic shit show that took place over the Christmas holiday, I don't currently have a direct supervisor. In other words, I don't have a boss, except I do. So now, because my boss got promoted, His boss, who is a notorious micromanager and one of the worst people I've ever had to work with, has now decided that he is going to take direct control of our facility until such time as they find a replacement for my boss. Again, he is a notorious micromanager, and he is so for those of you that have been in any kind of corporate structure, you know that the worst bosses are the ones that make shit worse just by being in the vicinity. The ones who don't have to say anything or do anything, and everything is just automatically worse. The kind of person who just having to be in the same room as them, even if they don't say anything to you, ruins your fucking day. That's the kind of person that I'm gonna have to be working for until further notice. Now, with that being said, my former boss has encouraged everyone on my management team to apply for his former position. And in a meeting that I was not present for, because even as he gets promoted, he has to keep up the tradition of not properly communicating to his team in any meaningful way. But apparently, in a meeting with management that I was not there for, because he couldn't wait 20 minutes for me to come to work so that he could say it to everybody, he said that he wanted everybody to apply for the position, and he genuinely hopes that one of us gets the job instead of some external hire. And so I am now put into a rather unpleasant position because I can do the job. I know I can. I've said before, I've worked all up and down the corporate hierarchy. I know I can do the job, and I know exactly what I would need to do in order to succeed at the job. However, in order to do that, I would have to not hate the fucking job and not hate my boss. Because the thing is, if I take his job, then I end up working directly for him again. And so I'm in the unpleasant position of, do I take the job because I know I can do it, even though I know they're gonna fuck me over, just so that I don't end up working for some dumbass who could somehow be even worse? Or do I just wait and see what happens, and then potentially, once again, end up maybe working for somebody even worse? And again, I'm right back where I was during the holiday season and during my previous PTO stint in September, where I am seriously debating the value in staying at this company or just cutting my losses and taking my chances on the dog shit job market that we're currently dealing with. So that's kind of where I am now, where like I have no idea what I'm going to walk into tomorrow when I go to work, but I know it's going to be bad and I know I'm going to hate it. And so there's a part of me that's like, do I just quit? Do I just walk out? Because here's the other thing. And again, this is why I brought it up. This is why I'm even complaining about my job on stream. Yeah. I know how this guy is. And there's already been rumblings that he's planning on changing everybody's schedule. Now, I've heard this before. And what happens is whenever people say the boss is going to change everybody's schedule, what actually happens is then they just change my schedule. and I end up getting the shit end of the stick. I don't know that it's going to happen, but it's a very high likelihood. So yes, I'm aware that we just changed schedules and we just got to Saturdays as the new streaming day, and we've been doing this for a couple of weeks. But there is a statistically significant chance that I'm going to have my schedule changed again. Now, this is the thing that is going to lead into probably me quitting my job. I have already told the people that I work for that I demand a weekend day off, either Saturday or Sunday. I told them that's how it has to be, because I didn't tell them it's because I stream on the weekends. I simply told them I have to have one of these 2 days of the week off, and that's not negotiable. And the other thing I told them is that I needed a consistent schedule. And ever since I told them that, they've done nothing but fuck with my schedule every couple of weeks for like the last 8 months. And I can't help but feel like that's at least some part out of spite. And now that the guy who has made it his mission in life to fuck with me is now gonna be my direct supervisor, it ain't looking good. It is not looking good. So, again, I don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple of weeks, but my gut tells me that no matter what happens, it's not gonna be good. If I get promoted, it's not good. If I don't get promoted, it's not good. If my boss's boss runs the facility, it's not good. If they hire some brand new asshat from outside the company, it's not good. If they change my schedule, it's not good. If they don't change my schedule, it's still not good, it's just not worse. So, like, no matter what, I feel like shit's gonna get worse. So, that's just the gut feeling that I have. So be prepared, chat. There may be changes in the future. As always, I will let you guys know once I know something, but right now I don't have anything concrete. I really don't. So anyway, with that depressing news out of the way, I think it's time that we got to the news as I break my neck. So let me see. The first thing I gotta tell you guys about is, and I know, look, I know some of you guys are gonna be just like, yeah, see, I told you so, or you're gonna already know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know what MegaMech is, it is a Java-based program. It's 100% free, and it essentially lets you play Battletech digitally for free. For the longest time, you could really only ever play against human beings, but within the last, 5 years or so, they developed and started working on their own, like, I guess, bot that you can play against when you play the game. Now, that's not really big news because the bot's kind of dumb. But previously, I had only ever really played MegaMech with people, and it was just like a one-off, sit down and play a match is over, everybody goes on with their lives kind of thing. But that is not my favorite part of Battletech. In case you haven't guessed from my fondness for Battletech 2018 and BTA and RogueTech, my favorite parts of Battletech as a franchise have always been the logistics elements of the game, especially when it comes to like campaign ops and strategic ops, and total warfare and those types of expansions for Battletech. And those were kind of shoddily implemented in MegaMech and not completely. But I have since downloaded the 50.11 update, which just went live at the end of December, And it has made some major overhauls to the Mech HQ program that the Mega Mech developers also make. And if you don't know what Mech HQ is, it's essentially an entire campaign tool that will let you run a whole company and, again, campaign ops, strategic ops, and total warfare modules digitally. The reason that I never really got to play those types of campaigns is because if you've ever played, like, for example, total warfare or strategic ops campaigns on tabletop, you know that that basically turns you into a human calculator, and you spend hours just crunching numbers on how many bullets your guys have left to shoot instead of actually playing games. Mech HQ takes all of that number crunching, all of that logistical paperwork and shit, and essentially just turns it into a giant Microsoft Access table. Swiftchild says it's sort of jank. It is. But it's less jank than me having to write it all in a notebook. And unlike me having to write it all in a notebook, I can play against the bot and actually have interaction with the campaign. And so, for the past week or week and a half or so, I have been hyper fucking fixated on Mech HQ because it finally allows me to play the parts of Battletech that I actually enjoy. I enjoy Battletech as a whole, but it allows me to play my favorite parts of Battletech without me just having to imagine it all in my head. Right? It's not me just making it up. It's the game actually reacting to me and things happening. And again, I've said before, like, I love logistics games, and there aren't enough games that focus on logistics. Again, Hearts of Iron is one of my favorites in that it is a logistics-focused game. People will tell you it's a strategy game. It kind of is, but it's a logistics game first. And I've said before that if we could get the kind of depth and complexity that Hearts of Iron 3 and 4 brought to logistics in other games, I would play a lot more games. So again, if you haven't tried Mech HQ, as Swiftdraw said, it's sort of jank, and there's definitely a learning curve. But right, to Lycan's point, war is logistics. And any student of history will tell you this, that wars are won with beans and bullets, not in battles. Right? It's so... For me, it's been a lot of fun to just kind of like finally be able to play these because listen, chat, I'm a forever GM. And the only way that I've ever gotten to interact with these types of like long-term campaigns have been if I played them. Like, I had to run those games. I've never been able to just be a passive participant. I've never been able to just be a player in one of those campaigns. I always had to be the person that was the human calculator doing all the calculations. And so to finally be able to just experience that gameplay instead of having to do all the calculations has been extremely fun, and I highly recommend it if you're into that kind of stuff. With all that said, chat, we are now done with the thankies. We're over an hour into the stream, you fucking donkeys. And you know what time it is. That means it's time, chat, to get into the hot mech on mech action. So here we go. Okay, here we don't go. Hold on. Streamlabs. Really? Are we... Look, I already started the stream like 5 minutes late today because of you. Are we gonna play this game again, motherfucker? Because I'm not in the mood. I thought I already had you fixed. Now what's your there we go. Good lord. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but Streamlabs is kind of ass. Anyway, chats, here we are, back in the Argo, back in the Inner Sphere. back over the Lyran world of Wyatt, close to the galactic core. And of course, we are back in the mercenary lifestyle. So, when last we left off, we were fighting Clan Novacat on a desert planet, this desert planet specifically. And apparently there was some noble. I mean, her name wasn't Karen, but I imagine her name was Karen. And for whatever reason, the clanners wanted to kill Karen and her dog. And in the process, we ran into a Bane. We ran into several other things. But most importantly, chat. Where is it? Oh, it's on the other page because we're actually in Mech Bay 2. Most importantly, chat, we ran into this puppy right here, the Stone Rhino. And we managed to bring it down after many attempts at a headshot. We finally managed to bring it down. We have since filled it up with both large lasers and blazers. And at personal request, this is going to be the upgrade for Sereni. So this is actually our first 100-ton mech. As for whether or not we'll actually be able to field it, that remains to be seen. That's going to have a lot to do with how many... Wait, no. What do you mean, no? Oh, no, you're right. Was it Postal, right? I think it was Postal that wanted it. I'm going to go check the Discord, because I've said this before. I'm an idiot. But it might have been Postal. Let me see. Disable! Dickface! Jesus. Yeah. No, my bad. It was not Sereni. It was Postal Trout that was getting the Stone Rhino. And it was Sereni who I finally updated the portrait for. And just to prove that I did it, just to prove that I haven't been slacking. There you go. And to be fair, this is not my work, as most of the stuff here is not my work. This is apparently the custom portrait that he has in BTA, but because the backer pilots are part of the community content, I don't actually have that screenshot. Like, I don't have that pilot portrait because I don't install a community content. Like, I've already got enough fanfic in my BTA without the community content. I'm not looking to add more to it. But yeah, I mean, look at this jawline. You could cut glass with this man's jaw. I'm just saying. When did Boss get a new headshot? Oh, that was a while ago. This is based on an image from Chardanic, who is an artist on the Twitter machine. Anyway, so, with all that being said, chat, last time around we fought the clans, but don't forget the original intent was for us to fight Comstar and Word of Blake because we want some C3I systems. And thus far, we've only managed to pick up 3. So, let's hit the command center because we have some mechs to work on, but we got to figure out what our next mission is going to be. Let me see. Battletech, there we go. So we got a recovery for local government forces. We got an escort for Lyran Commonwealth. We got a capture base for local forces. And we got another capture base for Steiner. Let me see. Who are we up against on this one? We're up against Rimworld's Republic. Let's check this one. Looks like more Rimworld's Republic. Man, the Rimworld's Republic is kind of far from home. Let's see. Who are we up on? We're against Draconis on this one. And then we're against Rosselhaig on this one. All right, so not so much Word of Blake or Comstar these days. Kind of weird. Like, we're right in their backyard, and yet for some strange reason, we can't seem to find any missions to fight them. Always a good time when you're kicking blankets in the tank. I agree. I mean, again, bully clanners and take their stuff, bully wobbies and take their stuff. I mean, they if they're gonna hoard it all for themselves. So, with that being said, chat, let's hit the Argo real quick because we do have 26 days until the financial report. So, I think the thing to do is going to be to go ahead and get our mechs put back together. So, I'm going to at least get CVEX back in to working order here. Oh my. BTA calling. You can't help but feel a little nervous seeing the ancient Comstar Vincent Mark 42 floating just beyond the shuttle bay doors. Farrah notices you twitching and tries to reassure you. Commander, we're just lucky the communications grid was still under warranty. These level 2 repair recovery teams take their jobs very seriously. They don't care if you get along with the boss or not as long as you pay your bills on time. Yeah, again, pay your phone bill, fucko. The Comstar Acolyte waves you over. Greetings, Commander. I'm Acolyte Coles, commanding Rec Bravo Tango Alpha. Why? 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 It's completely unnecessary. Please show us to the communications grid. After some time inspecting the faulty unit, Acolyte Coles gives you the bad news. You may need to wait some time for the replacement parts to come in by courier. In the meantime, Commander, we would certainly relish the chance to test our skill in a battle against a hardened mercenary outfit such as your own. The reputation of the comm guards is such that the mere threat of a battle brings our delinquent clients to heel more often than not. We will, of course, reimburse you for any damages incurred to your own units. By the way, if any of us bear a resemblance to any of your crew, I trust you know enough about Comstar not to ask too many questions. Chat, listen. Listen. Last time we did one of these, Vergen ended up dead. And that was just a fight between mercenaries. This is Comstar. And based on what we know about Comstar, this could be the trappiest of traps. Is it worth it? They will cheat. I mean, they always do. I feel like it's not worth the risk. At the same time, we're literally here to fight Comstar. They'll fix our mechs, but it'll only go for headshots. I mean, that's kind of what I'm afraid of. I'm kind of afraid. They're like, yeah, don't worry, we'll fix your mechs after we splatter your pilots all over the inside of them. I mean, chat mostly seems to want me to go for it. Worst case scenario, we cycle through the waiting list of pilots. I mean, you say that. Take their stuff and say Blake was a 49ers fan. I mean, we would be honored to do battle against the best that Comstar has to offer, Acolyte. Excellent news, Commander. We shall see each other on the battlefield. Should you be victorious, we'll leave you one of our battle mechs. We do so love the process of acquiring and customizing a new chassis, and this would be a perfect excuse. I mean, he's not wrong. The mech bay is the best part of Battletech. A unique contract named BTA's Challenge has been added to the command center. All right. Chat, how long will this contract stay up? Because I kind of want to finish the Lou Ferrigno, and I also kind of want to get CVEX, and I also kind of want the drop weight limit upgrade. Prominent? Okay. If that's the case, then I'm just going to go ahead and let's get the drop weight taken care of as well. So that way we can bring all the good stuff with us. Yeah, I really don't care about the fanfic. Thanks anyway. Go gadget dick punch. I mean, that's kind of where we're going. Okay, So that's almost all of our pilots back in working order. That's all of our mechs back in working order. Let's go take this contract and pick on Comstar, shall we? Think Cvex has Ace Pilot, but have you ever used it? I mean, very rarely. It's immunity from landmines, but it also means that you can shoot and then move. But again, most of the time, I'm moving him into position, not out of position. But as a scout, it does work well because it gives you the ability to, like, if you're close to the enemy, shoot first and then run away. It's just, we very rarely find ourselves in a position where that's necessary. It's nice to have the ability to do it, though. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we're up against here, chat. Battletech. Man, I just started the game, and already it seems like it's struggling. God damn, Battletech, what is your problem, man? Okay, now, chat, I gotta go back to the campaign logbook because we gotta swap out some Lancet. So I don't remember who it was that I swapped out last. I think it was the last 4, right? Pretty sure? Question mark? So with that being said, let me make some roster changes here. So we're gonna drop Crappy, Serini, Travis, Zombie Wolf. And then we're gonna swap out, well, who do we have in here, first of all? We got Megas, so that's gonna be Charlie. We got Dragon Master, so that's gonna be Alpha. And then we just took out Bravo, so it's time to put the Deltards in. Time to put the Deltards in. So Caffeinated Lemur, Capsty, Ven, who's down here somewhere, and Wreck-It Carl. So let's see, we want Warhawk for Ven, we want the Nova for Capsty, we want the Catapult for Caffeinated Lemur, and then we need the C3I Stormcrow for Wreck-It Carl. There we go. I think we're good? Question mark? Vehicles are all good. All that's good. Postal Trail, can we swap out? I don't think. Must be less than 1,000 tons, chat. Do they still shoot the Warhawk on sight? I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. So we got a couple of options here, chat. Either we put Postal back in the crab for now. You know, bring a Bob's wife. Nah, he's part of a different Lance. Then again, because we're not bringing Crappy, we could leave out Bob this time around. Let him sit on the bench, and then that will give us the weight that we need to field the Stone Rhino. I'm actually good with that, chat. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's see how the first mission of the day is gonna go. Again, it's funny because we didn't even spend that much time in the Argo or the Mech Bay, and it's still an hour and a half before we get to the first mission. Audio, there you go. There you go. Wouldn't be a Saturday stream without some scuff. As is tradition. Indeed. Indeed. I don't know why, but I feel like this is gonna be shenanigans. Also, wouldn't be a stream if you didn't yap for the first hour. Look, I'm trying to get that under control. Listen, chat, it's gotten to the point now, when I'm editing the VODs, I either have to basically leave the first stream, or the first chunk of VOD of any given stream is like 50% yap, or I have to trim out big sections in order for there to not just be me talking for 45 minutes. First world problems. Wait, what the fuck?
Command interface initiated.
Oh, I guess it's because I finally turned on manual deploy.
Who fights over a place
That's pretty
like
funny.
this?
That's pretty funny. Alright. Unfortunately, it doesn't say who we're deploying, does it? Oh, we're deploying them in chunks. Okay. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I would like for my people to not be in such a place that I can't fucking move them, please. That would be outstanding. And the game says no. Now. I mean, try as I might, BTA is fucking determined to deploy my people on mountains. Okay, we are deploying in enemy contact with visual contact. So what? Oh my goodness. Well, they definitely brought the big toys. We got King Crab, Corsair, Marauder, and then some other 70-ton mech up here. Probably not a Marauder, but no telling what it's gonna be.
Huh?
Let me see. Everybody's got spawn protection, so everybody reserved a 1.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
Oh, good.
Like enemy reinforcements.
They're getting reinforcements. We've only got 1 on sensors. It's a 50-tonner. Alright, so the King Crab has moved.
Reporting.
That means it's time to dogpile on the King Crab. Oh, it's not gonna let us fire on the first turn? Well, that's great.
Confirmed.
I don't know why. You know what I could do, though? I could take the shot anyway. Oh no, it's not even gonna let me take the shot. What a crock of shit. What a crock of shit. Oh, they're just going for broke. They are not even fucking around. They're just charging straight in. I'm good with it. Let's see. What's the other 70-tonner? It is a cataphracts. Of all the things. Gauss rifle and light autocannons. And oh, of course. Look, chat, I'm not gonna lie. This is a king crab that I would build. That's just 100% a king crab that I would build. Gatling, Gauss, and piercing SRMs. Yeah. I would 100% build that mech.
Standing by.
100% I would build that mech.
Double time, let's go. Receiving you.
Alright, let's see. Cody and a treb. I'm gonna kind of sneak you around the side here. Just to obstruct from enemy fire. Because if I'm not mistaken, they can actually go over this bridge. So it might be worth sending a couple of guys this direction to see if we can flank. It ain't gonna be the Crusader though, because I'm gonna need the Crusader up front.
Let's move.
Let's see, Mythia.
Huh?
You're not super fast. But I think I'm gonna put you up on the ridgeline.
Heading that way.
Because the PPCs with elevation will definitely help. When we can actually shoot. How many picks do we have? We don't get
Waiting on
anything.
you, Commander.
It's essentially we
Come,
fight
Naravar,
them,
friend
and then
or
if
traitor,
we
come.
win, if we end up
What a
winning,
grand and
then they give us
intoxicating
a
innocence.
match, and that's pretty much it. Or maybe a loot box. I don't know.
Ready for orders.
Same thing here. I'm gonna send the catapult up the ridge line.
I hear ya.
Campsy, go ahead and move forward.
Uh-huh.
Gonna need that laser vomit.
Ready to rock.
Vin, you're headed up the mountain.
Double time, let's go.
Let's see,
Yup.
Wreck-It Carl. In the other Ryoken. I think I send you around the back too. Because we got one Ryoken up
Full speed,
front.
no
We can
target.
send the other Ryoken this way.
I hear ya.
Okay, Cvex is stuck on the mountainside, so we need to jump. And if we're gonna jump, I'm gonna send him up the mountain as well. Again, we'll send a small group this direction to scout out the second lands.
How's it going?
Okay, Arcos. Don't forget, Arcos is in the Rommel now. I think we send one Rommel
Let's
this
go.
way.
What do you need?
We obviously send Brewster as far away from the combat as we can.
They will be done.
And then, I mean, maybe nah, you know what? I'll send Wasteland up the mountain as well. I'm just gonna leave him on the
Full
ridge
throttle.
line so that he can just be shooting the Gauss down here into the enemy.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
Huh?
we got Mythion, Cvex, and Brewster up first.
I copy.
Who's the most enticing target? Oh, I mean, we got sex number on the king crab. That's hard to argue with. Let's go, sex number.
Confirm.
Okay, Mythion, you're up next.
Heading that way.
Go ahead and give me target prediction to increase accuracy for everybody. It's going to decrease your accuracy just a little bit. But let's take some pot shots at the cataphrag.
Lighting them up.
Oh, that's not too bad. 1 out of 3 is better than I
What can I
expected.
do for you?
Cvex, you get on the move, because we got to get
Pedal to
eyes
the
on the
metal.
secondary lance. Alright, what do we got? 75, 60, and that's in addition to the 50-tonner that we already know about. There's probably 1, maybe 2 units still up here, so we'll see. We'll see. Give me a sensor lock on the 75-tonner.
I've got a sensor lock.
Oh, it's a Timberwolf. It's a Mad Cat, chat. Why oh my god. Chat, they've been stealing my homework. This is almost exactly the Timberwolf that we built in the previous campaign. Yeah, it's the cat.
Commander.
Let's see. Catapults. Up the mountain for me, please. And we will fire bees, swarm. Nah, I'm just gonna fire normal, but I'm gonna fire the bees over here just to screw with them. As a matter of fact, give me precise strike and let's give them the business.
On it.
Bees in the cockpit.
Scored a critical hit.
And AFP roll into the chat on a Saturday saying afternoon boss, and to the rest of you degenerates. Well, good to see AFP. Thanks for joining us. Jeff Boo says, "Getting you're late today as I've been out doing stuff. How goes the fight?" So far we just got past the BS spawn protection phase of the fight. So we are now we are now currently in the fight proper.
Oh yeah, you got it.
You see, we got Marauder over here. We can only hit him with a Gauss rifle, but I'm good with that. Take the shot.
Firing on target.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. We're structuring the king crab already.
Sensor locked.
So it would seem.
Commander?
Let's see. Sarah Kick, I kind of, like, I don't want you that close to the enemy,
Ready
though.
for orders.
Because then all we gotta do is melee you and you're toast. Is there... Okay, there we go. 3
No shooting,
evasion.
just running. Got it.
And I guess this is the unobstructed target, but the other target we have better chances to hit. I feel like it's not worth it, but I'm gonna take the shot anyway.
Confirmed.
It's like fireworks. Okay, they're taking their first move. Let's see what they're gonna do with it. Mad Cat's on the move, shooting at Lou Ferrigno. That's a lot of missiles. That's a lot of freaking missiles.
Took a hard hit there.
Yeah, I'm aware that's gonna
Waiting for
happen.
orders.
Let me see.
Come on.
Carl, my friend, I need you to move up because we gotta do something about that, like, now. Take the shot, please. As a matter of fact, Precise Strike and take the shot because I need us to be able to take some shots at this guy. Alright, he's narked and he should be tagged as well. Excellent.
Hey there.
Good to go.
Capsty, you're up. Did we jump? I feel like we jump. Maybe we don't jump? If we run, we get an additional evasion. But we're dangerously close to the enemy.
Double time.
But that's what Novas do, right? They run up in front of the enemy and then they shoot people. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Uh-huh.
And there goes the right leg on the king crab, so he's about to take a dirt nap. Enjoy the ground, loser.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Sarah Keck, now that the king crab has been
Full
knocked down,
throttle.
let's get you moving. I'm gonna say shoot at the cataphract because if we can get that narc beacon on him, that'll give our other units a better chance of hitting you. So let's see who's next. Oh my. That's not cool.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
I don't understand how or why you can see that LRM carrier. That doesn't make any sense to me. But I know what we're gonna do about it. Give me normal, give me inferno, give me acid. And give me the center torso, please. As a matter of fact, give me Battle Lord. Nah, they didn't sensor lock the LRM carrier, they sensor locked the catapult.
I'm receiving you.
Okay. So clearly we got a plasma rifle on a Valkyrie 2. So we need to get up here and do something about that
Let's move.
immediately. You wanted my attention. You fucking got it, dude. Oh, and it has a mace as well. What? Why? Why?
I'm losing weapon systems.
Why?
You have orders?
Why?
Yes, Commander.
I mean, you have no evasion, so obviously I'm gonna hit you with everything. Because it's a Corsair. I mean, you're not wrong. It's just, we literally just put this fucking stone rhino together, and they're already destroying weapon systems on it.
I have a good feeling about this.
Okay, what are we doing? Marauder and of course, it's fucking going after the stone rhino.
I lost a weapon.
I'm aware you lost an entire arm. Jesus
Come,
Christ.
Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
My man literally hasn't done shit and he's about to die.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
Let me guess, they're also gonna shoot at the stone rhino and then they're gonna torso him out? Oh no, you're going for the Crusader instead. I appreciate not dogpiling my mech, thank you.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Vin, I want you up on... Let me see, I mean, I need you on the ridge line, but I also kinda need you to
Acknowledged.
shoot at the enemies that are the biggest threat, like this Corsair. So give him the business. When we're doing some good damage, it's just
Orders.
they're giving us as much damage back as we're giving them. So what I need to do is not be visible to them, but it's impossible for me to not be visible to them, but then also not be visible to them. So as much as I hate to do it, I think we just charge forward and fight, because otherwise my man's is gonna die for nothing. first LRM salvo did some serious damage. No, it absolutely did. An LRM 75 is nothing to sneeze at. Like, an LRM 75 is serious fucking business.
Target confirmed.
Okay, there we go. That's the Corsair down. At least if they take out Postal, he didn't go down without a fight. Laser AMS on point.
Let's get this done.
He's panicked.
Huh?
Okay, I think we move Mythion up, if for no other reason
Heading that way.
than to give this secondary lance something else to shoot at.
Lighting them up.
I want to give them a target-rich environment so that they don't focus on the stone rhino.
I hear ya.
Seavex! The speediest of boys with 11 evasion. Get in there for me, buddy. Aha, we found our fourth mech, and it is a 30-tonner. Alright, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit him with the X-Pulse lasers. Could eject him.
Firing everything
We could.
I've got.
It's a little bit too late for that, though. Let me see. I'm gonna do this number here,
Position confirmed.
because vehicles take additional damage from plasma, and I don't want to run the risk that we get hit by that plasma rifle again. Let me see. You've still got all your weapon systems, and I don't like that, so suck LRM 60.
Let's go.
And there's an engine destroyed, so that's the king crab off the field. Still standing in fire, by the way. You run the risk of having to run a mission to rescue the pilot, and I've yet to see a rescue mission that didn't turn into an utter shit show. I agree.
Orders.
I absolutely agree. Again, I think we do this number here.
On it.
Give me target prediction. Give me swarm missiles. And we can't actually shoot at any of them, so... Oh, wow. You're not gonna let me shoot at the ground? Really? Somehow? Well, fuck you too, game. How about that?
Yes, boss.
Arcos. Bring that Rommel up here for me, buddy. And let's put the hurt on. I mean, I guess the Mad Cat?
Roger that.
Yeah, that's not putting the hurt on him. You gotta hit him to put the hurt on him. Okay, what's it gonna be? Sensor locked.
What's up?
One of the
boss?
tanks? Alright, Surakek. Up the hill for me, please. And then I want you to turn around
On the move.
and shoot this Joker in the back. As a matter of fact, do it with Battlelord.
Let's see how you like this.
Maximize the damage on the rear armor.
Standing by.
Cody, I think we just send you in.
Roger.
Balls deep, buddy. Balls deep. We're not gonna hit our own people in the back? We're not? Alright, cool. Precise strike. Give me 67%.
Firing all weapons.
Okay, that was a little bit more
Waiting on
spread
you,
out than I
Commander.
would have liked, but we'll make it work. Give me the jump
Got it.
and the shots. I'm gonna turn off one of those lasers to manage heat.
Got it.
Laser vomit in the back. You love to see it.
Skipper.
Battletech. Apologize for missing a week or two. Was in the hospital, but you said you don't work at a Subway restaurant in a bus stop. Just want to one clarification. What did I miss last mission? Wait. Did I mention Subway in a bus stop? Chad, am I losing my mind? I don't remember that conversation. But good to see you, Sir Galahad. Sorry you were in the hospital, but glad that you're out and able to join us for a Saturday stream. Let's see. Oh god, it's a Hunchback 2C with a Hag 40. Jesus. Okay, things just got interesting. I still think we go after the Mad Cat, though.
Fun time.
I would really love it if you didn't do that.
My internals are taking a
Yet
beating.
I'm aware, thank you,
Ready for
Postal.
orders.
This is just a series of unfortunate events, and I'm trying to make the most of it. It's not the most ideal scenario. Give me this one off, and we'll ride the red line. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. This is what Stone Cold is for, boys.
Got it. Let's hit him hard.
There we go.
Tango down.
That's another mech down. And the Marauder just went, so that should only leave one mech over here.
I'm
As
ready.
long as we can keep these guys distracted and not shooting at the Stone Rhino, I think we'll be okay.
Roger that.
We just, again, we gotta give him a target-rich environment. Give him something else to shoot at. I like it. Go for the Mad Cat Wasteland.
Affirmative.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Yep. Do not like that at all.
There goes the paint job.
I think you're not wrong. You're not wrong, George.
How might I help?
Megas, my man, if you don't mind, oh, never mind, it's charge. I'm not gonna do a massive amount of damage to my own mech just to melee this dude. Actually, I'm not gonna do what every bone in my body wants to do and charge up to point blank range, because if I do that, it's gonna put Megas in the way of everybody else trying to shoot this Marauder.
Have no doubt it will be done.
And I see you, Chase Andy. Hydration incoming. The Mad Cat has the follow the leader ammo, explains why he's hitting like a truck. I mean, yeah, that would do it. Wait, did you...
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
He just meleeed me.
Internal structure damage.
I applaud the testicles.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Now it's time. Yeah, okay, we have to kick, otherwise we lose all the extra damage. Give me the side armor and kick the shit out of this dude, Ernst.
Move into position.
A
There's the
noble
kick.
blow indeed.
And the lasers? Outstanding.
Confirmed.
Alright, then. Go ahead and move into position and take the shot here. Let's go with Precise Strike so we can knock him back. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do Precise Strike. Oh, but I kind of want a Battle Lord too.
Mech warriors.
Let's
Show 'em
Battle
what
Lord.
you got.
Let's Battle Lord. I'm gonna ride the red line. Fuck it.
Now let's see how you handle this.
That's 4 for 4, baby. That's 4 for 4.
Watch my heat.
Commander.
Hey, Postal, remember how this dude kept picking on you? You want to return the favor? Here's your chance.
Firing on target. Give them everything you've got.
Alright, who's up next?
What's that?
Mythian, you actually did not take nearly as much damage as I thought you would. So I'm gonna
Heading
keep
that way.
with what we got. Give me precise strike and light up this fucking mad cat. I'm gonna say go for the leg. If we can leg him, we might be able to kill him.
Lighting them up.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, Cvix. I'm gonna see if I can get you in behind this Joker. I mean, technically I can, but... I'll do that.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
I'd rather have 11 evasion, but 10 is pretty good too.
Take this.
There we go.
Standing by.
Brewster, I don't even think you need to move, buddy, because it's time for Go-Go Gadget Sandpaper. Let's finish the job on this asshole, shall we?
Acknowledge.
There we go. And that's another one down.
Good to go.
Okay, Lemur is now finally able to take some shots.
Got it.
So let's go ahead and do that. And unfortunately, because we have friendlies in the vicinity, I'm gonna have to swap over to normal ammo. We're already dogpiling the Timberwolf, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Well, I don't know. Do we have better chances? I mean, it's roughly the same chances to hit on the Valkyrie. Yeah, let's take the Valkyrie instead.
Roger that.
I got a heap of trouble here.
That did not do nearly as much damage as I expected.
Standing by.
Alright, Arcos. Same.
Double time.
We can hit him with the lasers from this distance, so let's do that.
Acknowledged.
LRM-10 has swarm. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's gonna have to be okay. God damn.
Ah, I took a hit in the meat.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Gotta
working
wait
on
now.
it. Man, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I think we're gonna have to get my mans out of here. I think we are gonna have to get my mans out of here, otherwise he is toast. And I'm not losing a pilot on another one of these missions. You are currently in Initiative 5. I'm just
Need
hoping you
something,
can
Chief?
survive long enough to eject.
Let's see what this baby can do.
Because the mech will get fixed for free. The pilot doesn't get replaced.
Standing by.
Alright, Cody. You're not really gonna be able to get much of a shot from this distance,
Got it.
but take the shots you can.
Aye, aye.
I don't honestly expect to hit much with that. Oh, we got a couple of connections.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Kepsy, can you jump all the way up the hill? You cannot, but you can get pretty close. Good enough for me. Shit. I think my mans might be dead. Motherfucker.
Raise your hand against me and I shall destroy you.
Motherfucker. Chad, this is why I didn't want to do this mission. For those that are wondering, this is why I did not want to do this mission. Because it's almost like you're hard-coded to fucking lose people on these goofball-ass challenges. That's dead, chat. That's 4 of 4 injuries. That's dead. That is Wreck-It Carl toast. I blame you.
Waiting for orders.
And so once again, on another challenge mission, no matter what we get for our trouble, it's not gonna be worth it because we lost an experienced pilot. Like, these missions aren't worth it if you lose a pilot every single time you do one.
Firing on rear arc. Reporting. Roger.
Anyway, the fight ain't over yet.
Come,
So-
Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Morning can come later. Right now,
What a
it's
grand
time
and
to continue to
intoxicating
fight
innocence.
Comstar. And again, for the record, this is the other reason that I hate these fucking missions. Is because you can die and they can't. Like, it is literally not possible for these pilots to even take damage. And yet, your people can and often do die.
All right, let's move.
That's why I don't like these missions. Alright, what's our best chance to hit? 43 it looks like. Okay, so give me precise strike and... Well, I mean 74%. ERPPC, let's go for the leg.
Engaging target. I'm here.
Okay, Dragon Master, get headed up the hill, buddy.
Going full throttle.
Get headed up the hill.
Receiving you.
Postal, I am not gonna send you into the fray,
Double time.
because
Let's go.
you are already in a bad way, my friend.
Go time.
What's that?
Give me target prediction, give me a sprint forward, and let's go ahead and start
Heading that way.
fucking these guys up. I want to know what this is about. I don't know if this guy's like stuck on terrain or something, but they got this 30-ton mech and it's just been sitting here. It hasn't moved at all, and I don't know why. It's making me nervous. Let me see. We'll go for the Valkyrie.
Lighting them up.
Is a 690-ton short company overkill for a half-skull mission? Yeah, that's a little bit overkill. It's a little bit overkill.
Commander?
CVEX, let me see. Who was it? Okay, you're the one that had the rear torso exposed. So maybe we can do this? No? Damn. I was hoping I could jump up here and hit him hard in the rear torso, but instead, I mean, I'm still gonna take the shot. I'm just gonna take a shot at a different guy.
All weapons are go. We can do this.
Okay, there goes
go.
the right torso with an engine crit. That also took out his melee weapon.
Aye, aye.
Brewster, I'm not even gonna move you. Just go gadget sandpaper on the Mad Cat, if you would please. Okay, another engine crit, and we almost knocked him
Think I hit
over.
Something good.
Commander?
Let's see, Lemur. You know what? Right now, they're close enough to each other that I'm just gonna shoot at the ground. And, yeah. No weapon can fire. Eat my ass. How about that? Okay, there's the stability damage to knock down the Mad Cat.
Good to go.
Arcos. Again, we got a pilot to avenge.
Acknowledged.
So get in here and do what you do.
Firing.
There goes another engine crit, and somehow this asshole
Target
survived a
taken, critical
Gauss
hit.
rifle in the side torso. I'm genuinely surprised. Hunchback 2C still doing Hunchback 2C things. Hag 40's not super effective at that range without an FCS. Alright, Sir Kick. Time to get in there, buddy. Let us continue to dogpile on this fucking Mad Cat until it's dead.
Give them everything you got.
Speaking of,
Enemy down.
like somehow I feel like it would be more cathartic to me if we could actually kill the pilots.
Waiting for orders.
Like, they can kill my pilots just fine. So I feel like it would be cathartic if I could then also kill their pilots.
Engaging jump jet.
It doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things, but it would still make me feel better.
Got it.
Orders.
And let's see, I feel like that's probably the better angle. We're still not in SRM range though, are we? Oh no, we are. Alright, outstanding. Then yeah, give him the full Monty. Absolutely. Keep playing until you wiped out all the Capellan pilots in the inner sphere. I don't think there's enough ammunition in the inner sphere for that. Although I'm not saying I wouldn't try.
Standing by.
I kind of want to check out this 30-tonner, but I'm also afraid of what it is.
Heading out. Full speed. Firing on target.
Would you please just go into the fucking darkness? Like,
Awaiting orders.
at a certain point, the amount of damage that I'm having to do
Come, Nerevar,
to a
friend or traitor,
35-ton
come.
mech is a little bit excessive. Wait, I'm sorry. Isn't the Valkyrie a 40-ton? Oh no, it's the Valkyrie 2. It's a 60. My bad.
Affirmative.
Well, how about fuck you with 3
Affirmative.
PPCs?
It's go time. Target.
No. It's not that it has barely moved. It's that it has not moved at all.
Waiting for orders.
And if it's an Irby, it's an Irby that doesn't have jump jets. Or at least they haven't used the jump jets yet.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
What's that? Heading that way.
Overheat warning. What initiative are we in? 8? Alright. I'll ride the red line.
Lighting them up. Getting hot in here.
Okay, CVEX. Where do I need to get your rear armor? I'll take the side armor instead. If you're not gonna give me the rear, if you're not gonna let me take bet shots, then I'll hit you in the side
Commencing
instead.
Alpha strike.
Good to go.
Brewster, same. Go gadget sandpaper.
Roger that.
Decaffeinated lemur. Let me see. Give me target prediction. Actually, no. Give me precise strike because I
Heading
want
out.
as many of these missiles to hit as possible. Which ain't much, all things considered.
Giving him everything I've got.
What if it's an Irby with everything stripped down if it's something very stupid like a heavy Gauss and hardened armor and the smallest core they can put in there? I mean, again,
Waiting for orders.
this is the BTA team, so anything's possible.
Affirmative.
If there's one thing that these, like, special missions almost always do,
Firing at enemy 6.
it's, like, because the stuff is set up by the developers, they do a lot of the, like, the cheese ball tactics. Like, a lot of the stuff that you wouldn't normally do, but it works in BTA because BTA.
Got it.
And so they'll do some of those
Critical
goofball
hit,
combinations of parts and mechs.
Ready for
The
orders.
kind of stuff that we do.
Confirmed.
Good to go.
Capsty, give me a jump in this direction, please.
Time to fly.
And if you don't mind, I would like to laser vomit this hunchback and try not to hit our people if you can, but I know you're going to. I'm genuinely surprised that you didn't actually hit our people. That's impressive.
Commander. Understood. Moving
And
fast.
then let's see, I want all the hate, all of it.
Confirmed. Firing. I'm ready.
Are you panicked yet? Are you panicked yet, buddy?
Your armor it is.
You should be. You should
Enemy
be.
down.
Black Hydra says, need to get some sleep. See you next week. Alright, Black Hydra. Well, thanks for hanging out. Even if it was a little bit late for you. And hopefully we'll catch you next week as well.
Yes, Commander.
Let me... Oh, wonderful. We've run into a corner that we cannot get out of.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
It's an Irby with some Gauss variant. I mean, again, it has not moved
Orders.
at all. Like, it's not that it hasn't moved much, it's that it has
got
not
you.
moved at all.
I'm here.
Damn, let's do this.
What's that?
See, like, when it gets to that mech's turn, they just don't do anything. They just immediately pass the turn. Is it some melee mech and he's, like, trapped in here and can't get out and, like, the AI just doesn't know what to do? I'm gonna take the high ground here. Just so we can get
Time to
vision.
fly.
And it is. What? Just a random fucking kit fox? With heavy small lasers and an ATM. Whoever said this was gonna be the prize mech, I think you might be mistaken.
Firing everything I've got. Getting pretty hot in here, Commander.
Alright, Brewster, I mean, give me side slip, just for funsies.
Roger.
We'll get a little bit closer just to improve our accuracy a bit.
Copy that.
I mean, yeah, he has a range problem, but the other problem is, why is he not moving? Because he's, like, again, he's just not moving. Whenever his turn gets here, he just passes the turn. So, I don't know if he's stuck and just doesn't have the jump jets to get out of wherever he's stuck, or what. Dude has 3 weeks left on his tour. Yeah, he's just sleeping. He doesn't even care.
Confirmed. Got the angle. Taking the shot.
I mean, there goes the leg. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not afraid of the Kit Fox. I am pissed that fucking Carl died, though.
Waiting for orders.
Because that was completely unnecessary.
Copy.
Like, there was absolutely no reason that needed to happen.
Orders.
Commander?
Let's see. We'll just run up
Double
past the
time.
fire. Let's try not to run through it.
Ready for orders.
Dragon Master, you can get close enough. Let's see if the MRMs are going to be the ones to finish the job. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You don't have MRMs anymore. You have SRMs. Even better. You know what? I'm going to turn off the Inferno and the Acid. We're just going to go for raw damage.
All weapons, go. Mech destroyed.
There we go. There we go! Darius, shut the fuck up.
Mission successful.
We lost a goddamn pilot for no fucking reason. Shut up about the show. The show is pointless, you son of a bitch. Especially when you consider the fact that they're just gonna give me the fucking Kit Fox. Or some equally other garbage mech. Like... The only way I'm not gonna be pissed about losing Carl is maybe if we get the Marauder or the King Crab. And even then, we had to give up a pilot for that. Let's see. Nobody else got injured. It was just fucking Carl KIA for no good reason. God, that pisses me off. That pisses me off. No, sorry. Mad Cat is not gonna be good enough. All I gotta do is go back to clan space if I want a Mad Cat. Mad Cats are a dime a dozen in this part of the galaxy. So, yeah, no, that's not gonna be good enough as reconciliation. Like I said, this is why I don't like doing these challenge missions, because somebody dies pretty much every time. I'm not happy about this outcome. I lost an experienced pilot for this fucking thing.